What's going on, guys? I really didn't want to do this video based on week one. Uh, First of all, it's nice to get the season underway, most definitely. But a lot to love, a lot to hate for week one. So let's just dive right into the week one matchups. A lot of blowouts, guys. I mean, I don't think there was one close matchup. I think actually Brock and Aaron's was the closest, decided by 9 points. So everything other than that, I mean, most was 30 to 65 points was the range of outcomes. So it was just absolute bad matchups on our part. In the NFL, I mean, most of the game slates weren't very good. The ones I watched, obviously, the Bears game was great. But our matchups, not very close. A lot of big names didn't really perform. I mean, it's week one. Teams are still feeling out their systems. They're still running, certain offensive sets. Got to get guys comfortable. So I expect that to change. But week one, I beat Jobby 96 to 52, led by Tyreek Hill with 19.8. Jobby was led by Cam Newton with 13.1. Obviously, my team underperformed. The David Johnson news is devastating. I'm not going to lie. But team's still good. I got a few good players. I got still Le'Veon Bell until he probably gets hurt, which at that point I probably won't do any more videos. I'll just ride out the season because I won't care. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I'm still feeling okay about my team. Obviously, it just creates a shorter gap between me and my division rivals. Hopefully, can just stagger through. Maybe stay a couple games above 500 until I get DJ back, and hopefully can make the playoffs and sneak on in. Next matchup was Mike, put on a surprising 36-point beating over Joe and Jared. Mike was led by Mike Gillisley the Thursday night game with 22.5. Jared and Joe led by Marcus Mariota with 18. Mike's team's looking solid, guys. That division is going to be just super tough. There's like 4 teams, I think, honestly 4 or 5 that are capable of beating anybody any given week. So it's going to be a bloodbath division. I said that from the beginning. But yeah, Mike definitely looking like a good roster there. Next matchup, not even close, which I thought was going to be matchup of the week, but turned out to be the biggest blowout. So Jeff and Nico starting out $5 richer. We're led by Kareem Hunt, obviously 40.6. He absolutely torched the Patriots. Eric was led by Amari Cooper with 12.2. Not much to say about this one, guys. Jeff and Nico's team, we talked about it from draft day. Best drafted team, probably now with the DJ news, best team on paper, no question. They're going to cakewalk, I think, all the way to the playoffs, in my opinion, just with that roster. You could probably see them make a couple moves. Obviously, Allen Robinson being out hurts him a little bit, but he's the number 3 receiver on that team, so they're in great shape. And obviously, Todd Gurley's numbers didn't look awesome, but he's going to get volume, he's going to get targets, he's going to get touchdowns. So yeah, he might average 2 yards a carry, but he'll carry the ball 20, 25 times a game. So they won 129.6 to 65.2. Good start for Jeff and Nico. Brock beat Aaron 78 to 69. Came down to that last Monday night game. That crucial pick 6, I think, kind of played a key in that. Obviously, Demaryius Thomas, did enough, and Broncos scored enough points to knock Chargers defense down. But I think that pick 6 there, right in that first quarter, could have really sparked for Aaron and maybe changed the outcome of that game. He maybe could have pulled it out, but Aaron was led by Ben Roethlisberger with 15.7. Brock was led by Rodgers with 16.5. I noticed that was a kind of a theme. A lot of the quarterbacks didn't really perform the way they were expected. Obviously Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees. A lot of these guys scoring under 17, 16 points. I think, like I said, it's week one, trying to feel out the game plans and stuff like that. So we're going to see a lot of, I think, an uptick in scoring, obviously, as the season goes along. And last but not least, guys, Dalton with a nice little surprise, had a 103 to 64 victory over Casey. Obviously, the defense carried him. It was a great pickup. And obviously 29 points from your defense is always going to carry you mostly to a victory. Tom Brady, disappointing start. Ezekiel Elliott, we'll see how long he's actually going to be around until his suspension actually takes effect, but solid 14 from him. And then Adam Thielen showed up pretty big with 15.7. Casey pretty much led by his defense, which is the Panthers, which is 14. Dalvin Cook also showed out on Monday night with 13.7, but outside of that, not much of anything else to be excited for Casey. Guys, as we know, that division's going to be a lot less scoring, I think, in my division. Obviously, now I think with DJ being out, it's going to be much tighter. It's going to be very competitive, which ultimately, yeah, it's great for the league. It sucks for me, but that's the way it works. So, really going into week 2, I'm going to pull the matchups here real quick and just glaze over them. Obviously, rosters aren't going to be set. Waivers aren't going to be done until tomorrow morning, which I think will be pretty busy. So we're going to see that pot already start to grow with first week waivers. Dalton and Mark squaring off, big division matchup. Both are 1-0, sitting atop the division early. So I think that'll be a big division matchup. Like I said, guys, Dalton's team's better than we thought. A lot of people are talking shit. So we'll see if they eat those words. I mean, if Dalton can continue to stay hot. Brock and Eric squaring off. This is a big matchup. Like I said, I think, Eric's team, he was missing out on JJ. See if that has any effect. I think, once he plugs him in, the projections will be pretty close. So another big matchup there. Mike against Jeff and Nico. I think this is probably the matchup of the week. 2 of the higher scores from last week squaring off, especially division matchup. Both are 1-0. Should be an interesting one to watch. And then obviously Casey against Joe and Jared. Out of division matchup there, but we'll see if Casey can get on the right path. Or obviously Jared and Joe need to get on the right path as well. One of those teams will be starting out 0-2, so definitely no games at this point are must win, but you always definitely don't want to start 0-2, 0-3. I did start 0-5 one year, went on an 8-game winning streak and won the championship. So you just can't stay down, got to stay at it, guys. Constant pickups, trades, it's always going to make some bit of a difference. And then the last matchup, guys, 2 0-1 teams again. Aaron and Jobby squaring off. Big division matchup again, 2 of the better teams. Obviously, I don't think either team is going to perform as poor as they did in week 1. So look for that, to balance out, but it'll be pretty close matchup. So other than that, guys, everything's been pretty good. Activity's been pretty solid. Having a couple trades go through. But yeah, people are answering polls. It's a good start to the season for some. Shitty start for me. Like I said, I'm just pissed about the DJ news. I just don't know what else to say. It's my luck this year for fantasy sports has been pretty brutal. I've had Mike Trout in fantasy, Trey Turner, Clayton Kershaw. I've had pretty much anybody that's worth a damn get hurt. Now David Johnson, obviously. The plus side is I'm in the playoffs in fantasy baseball. So as of right now, that's kind of my silver lining. Hopefully, can repeat, get back into the championship for that, and maybe win some money. Help soften the blow of losing DJ for 8 to 12 weeks. So other than that, guys, have a great week. I will touch back to you next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is kind of going to be a funky day. I'll be down in Indy for some job-related stuff, so I won't be available I might try to sneak a video in early in the morning or just get it done late at night. So just be on the lookout. But I'm going to try to do these every Tuesday. That way they're done for the week. And then, keep touch base with you guys then. So have a great week. Good luck, everybody, and hang in there. We'll see you later.